Good afternoon and welcome to the Fall 2015 edition of Northlake News. I'm Kendra Hurd.
And I'm Judith Camunez. We start the broadcast today at the top 100. Northlake College was named among the top 100 community colleges in the country according to smartacid.com. The criteria included affordability and transfer rates as well as the average starting salary.
Another story that made news involves the controversial campus carry bill that will allow licensed concealed handgun owners to carry guns on college campuses. While universities must comply with the law by August 2016, community colleges have until 2017. The Dallas County Community College District will be hosting on-campus forums beginning next year to discuss student, faculty, and staff concerns.
The new legislation is also part of the reason Northlake College has invested in an active shooter training program. Here's reporter N.G. Ream with the story.
The recent community college shooting in Oregon has brought more attention to how Northlake College has been preparing for such emergency. The Northlake Police Department has conducted active shooter response training since April 2012. And today, the South Campus is hosting the training for staff and faculty as well as students from Premier High, a charter school of Northlake.
So what we did was we did some research with prior active shooting events, dissected each major incident, and then we came up with our own plan to teach to Northlake College. So when I'm in here, I'm just hitting that hammer strike while you're like.
Here at Northlake, faculty and students are receiving active shooter training, which is a one-of-a-kind in this region.
Nothing else flies in the air except for 12
We want to be ready. We want the students not just to hide and run, because if someone tells you they're going to kill you, you need to be ready to fight. Because if they're already got set in their mind they're coming to kill you, you have no choice but to fight. So we want to have you prepared. We just don't want you standing in a corner screaming, "Don't shoot, don't shoot."
The training prepares its participants how to respond when they confront an active shooter.
By repeatedly training, you get this memory sense or this memory of you don't even think, you just go into action. You want to do this frequently enough that it becomes second nature to us.
I would definitely be ready if an active shooter were to come in, definitely after the training.
With the training, NLC Police Department has been working proactively to provide a safe campus for the students. This is Injirim reporting for NLC News.
For months now, students entering the T building have been disturbed by the sound of excavators and pyramid of dirt outside the dean's office. Reporter Kirk Osborne has a construction update.
Since opening their doors in 1977, Northlake College has always been known for its beautiful scenery.
I think it's really beautiful. I mean, you're able to come out and just look around and you see green and the flowers and especially the lake over here. So, I don't know, I feel peaceful.
However, recently, Northlake has gained an unsightly eyesore.
People want to go outside to just get a fresh of air and, look at the beautiful scenery, and it's just not as pretty to look at as it was before.
Here behind me at Northlake, the dirt mound grows every single day, but many students and faculty are still left wondering why.
To answer this question, we managed to find the one person on campus who could tell us a little bit more about this unsightly eyesore.
The project was started to resolve an issue we had with soil stabilization on the hill. What happened was the soil from about halfway up the hill had slid down into the lake, and that caused a hole to develop and some pipe separation on the drainage pipes from the roof. So to correct that problem, we had to go and excavate and get below a failure point and make the repairs that we're making.
The project to make these repairs started in April, but are expected to be done early January, once again restoring the beautiful scenery here on campus. This is Kirk Osborne, reporting for NLC News.
All college students need a little or in some cases a lot of financial help. Reporter Martin Riojas has the story about the district's foundation efforts.
The Dallas County Community College District Foundation raises funds to support students with scholarships and strategic initiatives within the district. They will soon be implementing two major technology enhancements that will improve the lives of students throughout the district. Currently, if a student wants to apply for multiple scholarships, they must research and apply for each one. Soon, the foundation will implement a technology enhancement that will automate the research and application process. A student will complete only one application, and the system will automatically match that student for all other available scholarships.
The new scholarship system, we think, will help us distribute more money to more students because it makes the process easier. Students won't have to search for specific scholarships. They will be matched with the ones for which they are eligible.
The foundation also just adopted a new crowdfunding platform called USeed. They are testing the software now, but will soon provide student groups the opportunity to raise money online.
What we see, though, is the ability for students and organizations within the colleges to be able to use that platform to raise money for whatever it is, student organizations, athletic teams, anything that the student population is engaged in. We see that crowdfunding application very helpful for them.
The technology improvements and new initiatives that are being implemented here at the Foundation Administration Office will give students new opportunities to achieve their goals.
To be able to complete their associate's degree here at Northlake, and then many times also have scholarships when they transfer, is why they're able to even get through college to begin with. So sometimes they're life-changing that way.
The scholarship technology enhancements will be implemented by February 1st, 2016, and the crowdfunding initiative will launch in the spring. These changes will financially benefit many students within the district. This is Martin Riojas Jr. reporting for NLC News.
They're everywhere. Yes, gamers at Northlake take their video game playing seriously, but for some, it also includes bringing their own television to campus. Here's reporter Ashley Kyle with more about the gaming takeover on Central Campus.
Students say there are not enough TVs in the Student Life Center. There's one student making sure he brings joy to the gaming world here at Northlake.
I bring my TV because I want to make sure I get to play the game I want. Like, I'm not gonna. I make sure everybody else gets to play too. I don't always play, but I want to make sure like people get to play the game they enjoy. Super Smash Bros. PM. So it makes me happy to be able to bring it and have others enjoy the game I always will enjoy.
He brings multiple TVs to share with his gamer friends.
In fact, I have two TVs. I have a smaller one, a bigger one. Today I brought my smaller one, and I bring my Wii to play Super Smash Bros. PM.
Karthik is planning on becoming a professional gamer. He spends most of his free time at Northlake playing video games for several hours.
I'm not a professional gamer yet, of course. Like, I'm not very good. I'm not amazingly good yet, but I do plan on like getting better, improving. I go to tournaments sometimes, but nothing too crazy. I don't win money or like place at all.
Really? Yeah. In the starting area. Well, if I come to Northlake, I play about 5 to 6 hours. That's how much free time I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But typically at home, maybe just a couple hours because I play with my friend. So if he's not on, I'm not going to play. And so that's how many hours I play usually.
Until the TV situation changes, Karthik will continue to bring his TVs. This is Ashley Kyle reporting for Northlake News.
The Student Life Center was also a host to this year's Meet the Faculty event. Here's reporter Ashley Kyle again on the annual faculty event.
Students usually do their registration online. Meet the Faculty gives students the opportunity to meet their instructors and sign up for classes.
Well, it's great for students to be able to put a name with the face when they're selecting instructors, but it gives them an opportunity to connect with instructors before classes even begin. And what's great about this event is the timing of it, is that it happens the week before registration begins.
Northlake President Dr. Krista Slako hopes Northlake students will use this opportunity to find classes before registration.
Well, again, they get to actually come and see faculty that work in the particular courses. They may stumble across a table, some courses or a discipline that they've never even considered. For example, something like journalism or theater. That may not be on anybody's radar, but they may stop at the table, ask a few questions, and then all of a sudden they're intrigued in something they'd never thought of before.
Students who attended the event found that information helpful.
I thought it was really interesting how the theater program here was teaching some acting classes, some stagecraft classes, because the acting classes will not only help with your public speaking and talking in front of large crowds, but then the stagecraft class also helps with your carpentry skills.
Meet the Faculty is held in the Student Life Center for 2 days from 9 to 2 p.m. every semester. This is Ashley Kyle for Northlake News.
We'll be back after this break with an update on the NOC art scene.
This is where style meets substance, where fashion learns to make a statement and a profit. Want a career in fashion? Smart starts here. Enroll now. This is where art meets science, where affordable training isn't just hands-on, it's on air, and opportunities in this creative world are nationwide. But first, Smart starts here. Enroll now.
Welcome back. Northlake College prides itself on its arts programs. Here's Maritzabel Monge with a look at the art scene at Northlake.
Thank you, Kendra. At Northlake, there's a special emphasis on arts, from pottery to painting, from dance to drums to jazz ensemble, and much more. The third annual Arts and Literary Festival highlighted the best of NLC's talent, including literary arts. Students took part in demonstrations and lectures provided by on-campus faculty and community members. Art students also had the opportunity to sell their art at the annual WIOTA Art Sale in December. Proceeds help fund art scholarships. And finally, in a galaxy not so far away, Northlake students and staff are eagerly awaiting the last installment in the Star Wars series. Make sure to read this month's edition of the News Register as we profile Star Wars mania across generations and interview a special Star Wars fan, Willie Corder. Kendra and Judith, back to you.
Thank you, Maritzabel. Up next, Nicole Furbacher will give us a sports update after the break.
This is where style meets substance, where fashion learns to make a statement and a profit. Want a career in fashion? Smart starts here. Enroll now. This is where art meets science, where affordable training isn't just hands-on, it's on air, and opportunities in this creative world are nationwide. But first, Smart starts here. Enroll now.
Northlake College sports teams have in mid-season play. Here's Nicole Furbacher with more. Nicole?
Thank you, Kendra. This semester, Northlake College sports teams were in full game mode heading up to the regular season play. Women's volleyball coach Kathy Carter was especially excited about this year's squad. Here's reporter Ashley Kyle on Lady Blazer volleyball.
The Lady Blazers have had a great season. They have made it to the playoffs and are determined to advance and compete in the Nationals. The head coach has led the team through a series of improvements.
Right now, since we're in the last week during our playoffs, it's just telling the girls to step up and play their game, to play the best of their ability. We did our improvements throughout the year, and we've met those requirements, and now we're just ready to play.
We just put so much time into this. It really shows when after a win that you're doing something right.
They have overcome challenges throughout the season.
I tore my ACL, and I just keep working hard and keep working on my leg to make it stronger and better.
This is a critical game, and it determines if they make it to Nationals.
If we don't win tonight, we don't move forward. This is the playoff game, so it's pretty important that we win this game and Friday so we can go to Nationals after we win Saturday.
Winning to me means practicing hard and showing it out on game day.
Northlake College should be proud of the Lady Blazers this season. No matter what happens in the playoffs, they are still successful.
They did really well. It was a lot of up and down, really good competition for them. I got to see them at their worst, and I got to see them at their best. And I believe this is my best group of girls for the third year that I'm coaching.
This is Ashley Kyle, Northlake News.
Northlake's own Tim McGraw has a host of fans and supporters. Here's reporter Martin Riojas with a profile on longtime men's head basketball coach Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw has been with Northlake College for over 18 years, and he makes a difference in his players' lives. The success of the basketball team comes from the relationship that he builds with his players. The coach cares about the academic success of the players, and he works with them to make sure that they are learning in their classes.
Probably the thing that brings me the most fulfillment and happiness is realizing that over 90% of our players, since I've been here, have continued on going to four-year universities pursuing their education.
Coach McGraw works with each player to set goals, and they develop a strategy for overcoming weaknesses.
Coach says that we don't practice, we practice winning. So every game, every drill, every obstacle we do in practice is a competition, whether we playing against ourselves, a time, or the opposite team.
The coach mentors each player one-on-one. He cares about the aspects of their lives, including the relationship with their families.
So how they interact with their families. And sometimes we've got to, tell some guys, look, your families, they're doing the best they can for you. You need to be a little bit more appreciative than you are. So, we're involved in all their aspects of their life, far more than just when they, walk into the doors of the gym and walk in for practice.
Northlake is fortunate to have Coach McGraw, who serves as a mentor to the players. He motivates them to progress to the next chapter of their college years, and the time with the coach will make a difference in all aspects of their lives. This is Martin Riojas Jr. reporting for NLC News.
Make sure to catch a detailed update about Northlake sports with Demi Lester as she hosts NLC Sports Special. Judith, Kendra, back to you.
Thank you, Nicole, and thank you all for watching. I'm Kendra Hurd.
And I'm Judith Camunez. Before we leave, we wanted to share special congratulations to Northlake President Dr. Krista Slako. She recently earned her doctorate in education from Texas Tech. You can find a copy of today's broadcast on our YouTube channel. Search Northlake News.